Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 843. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
What's up, guys?
All right, so before we talk about Power Rangers, what is this Dr. Doom thing that you shared on my wall? Because I know, I know what it is, but I'm trying to believe that it's not true. So go ahead and tell me again, the viewers that don't know why I'm pissed. Yeah,
Normally I would probably go into like a really long-winded explanation and try to justify this, but I'm not going to do that. Stan Lee doesn't think Dr. Doom is a villain. And his reasoning for that was he's just trying to take over the world, and just because you want to do that doesn't mean you're a bad person.
Fuck!
Now, normally, like I said, I would be like, well, this is his point, try to play it from the other side. I completely disagree with this. I think that this is, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but I think this is nonsense. And it wouldn't surprise me if this was a fake article, but I'm pretty sure it's not.
It's not, because I sent you a video.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing, all right? This is like a Fury Matrixlord thing. Because
I knew. Yeah, I knew it would.
In case you didn't know, Dr. Doom is my favorite fucking villain from Marvel. Okay? Yeah. He's the fucking coolest. He's so cool that he's bigger than the Fantastic Four, where he basically became a god and took over the whole Secret Wars thing. And besides that, somehow at one point in time he got Thor's hammer and all kinds of other shit, that he destroyed a universe, and he did this and he did that. He put Franklin Richards in hell, a child. I mean, he defeated Doctor Strange like he was fucking nothing. And Doctor Strange was the Sorcerer Supreme, mind you. So that's got to tell you, oh shit, he just defeated Doctor Strange like he was nothing, like an amateur. So this guy is fucking on, basically right here. It's like Thanos, but in my eyes, Dr. Doom is bigger, okay? He has his own time machine. He has killed thousands of people, possibly more than that, maybe millions. He had destroyed a planet. This is a big deal, okay? His relationship with the Fantastic Four has been kind of weird. I have to say the story. I don't want to go off on a tangent, Chris, so I'm going to try to keep this short, okay? There was a point in time where Sue Richards was pregnant, and the only person that could save the baby was the person that was nearest. And as a mother, she asked Dr. Doom to help her with the baby, and because Reed wasn't there, and he had a soft spot for children. Like he's a bad guy, but he doesn't kill children or whatever, I guess. I don't know what the hell it was. So he saved her, and the baby was born, and that became his godchild. And he had some type of spell that linked him with the child to have this unbreakable bond. So that was his niece. And he even named her. And her first word was Doom, naturally. So picture them fighting all the time, him trying to kill them. But when his niece comes into the picture, it's like, she walks around the castle. She owns the friggin' place. Whatever she wants, she gets. Weird family relationship. I'm just going to say right there. Okay? So I don't even... Right there, that's craziness. Don't ask me to explain it, because I'll be here all day. Dr. Doom is a villain. When I was a kid watching Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, Stan Lee had his voiceover saying that he's a villain, the greatest villain ever, whatever, the most powerful villain ever, before there was a Thanos, before whatever, was Dr. Doom. Okay? I know that Dr. Doom was different when Stan Lee was writing. Because after he left, all this stuff happened with Dr. Doom. And Stan Lee's probably not aware of it. My thing is that Marvel told Stan Lee to say that because Doctor Doom is a good guy now as Iron Man, and they want to sell books. But I got to tell you, he is not a hero, and he is a super villain. He's killed people. If you say that he is not a villain, that's like saying Adolf Hitler is not a villain. And I know that's shaky ground with people, but it's true. Then that's like saying Darth Vader is a nice guy. I mean, let's be real. And I know he had this bullshit speech about how he could never get arrested, Dr. Doom, because he didn't do anything to warrant getting arrested. But obviously, Stan Lee don't know anything about laws and regulations because he basically would get arrested for everything. And I know he has diplomatic immunity, but he had nuclear weapons as well. So he did try to take over the United States and everybody else. So that is crimes. No, I'm sorry. He's a villain. And all due respect to Stan Lee, but, he says what they want him to say. And, now I question what he says, certain things. So that's a big no. He is a villain. Chris, anything?
No, I agree. He's definitely a villain. And, I know Stan Lee,
Hey.
I know he's big there, but, just because he, made the characters and stuff, I mean, you can disagree with him. If he doesn't see the character as a villain, that's fine. But I'm pretty sure that 98% of the rest of the world probably does.
Right.
Readers, I should say, probably see Doctor Doom as a villain.
Yes.
When I read this, I was like, I don't get it. I don't get what the point of this was, unless like you said, they asked him to say it so they can sell the comic where, he's actually a hero now. He's Iron Man or whatever.
I mean, he did say this years ago, but nobody made a big deal about it. Maybe it was a joke back then, which I really think it was, to get fans for the comic book conventions. But now that Doctor Doom's a hero, they want to sell books. And right now, Marvel is in state of trouble when it comes to fans because fans are rebelling lately and comics are getting canceled. So they really want the infamous Iron Man to sell, and infamous Iron Man is Doctor Doom. And I would say don't buy it. Unfortunately, I bought it, just to see what it's about like everybody else. And I don't like – and I didn't buy, like I said I wasn't going to buy, the Captain America thing with the Hydra. That I refused to. But no, you have to take a stand and you have to say no. I mean, just because – and that's the stupidest thing ever, that the guy didn't have a nose. Reed Richards used all these powers to give him a nose, and now he's a good guy because he has a nose. That's like, Batman and Superman's mom having the same name. Now they're BFFs.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, let's stop. Let's stop. Okay. I'm glad that Doctor Doom has a nose. I'm glad he looks nice now. But let's stop. Please. Marvel needs to get their shit together, and this nonsense needs to be – this whole Marvel universe needs to be like – you need to have another event that's going to like reset it back to the way it was at a certain point before stuff got crazy. Okay, and I know that people are going to say no because this is the way it is now, but this is not the way the comics are going to suffer. The comics are going to get canceled. And they know. They tried with the Inhumans too to defeat the X-Men. It didn't work. Now they're doing a whole storyline to bring all the X-Men back to life. Wolverine, Professor X, everybody. So, I mean, that tells you right there. Let's stop. So I'm not happy about the Doctor Doom thing. I'm kind of pissed off about it, and I know I have Doctor Doom sitting on the throne over there, and I have the head bobble, and Doctor Doom stuff is all over the place like Spidey stuff, my favorite villain. But, I think that Stan Lee has never encountered really evil things. So, unless, of course, he's just saying that, which, at the end of the day, Doctor Doom is Iron Man. So, you want to promote that comic. And all due respect to Stan Lee. All right. What was the thing with the Power Rangers?
So, this is kind of some weird news.
Yeah.
So we got an official look at what the toys for the Zords look like today. And in my opinion, most of them look good. 3 of them look good. The T-Rex looks good. The pterodactyl looks good, and the saber-toothed tiger. Also, I think they look good. They're different from what they used to look like, but I'm okay with it. Then we come to the Triceratops and the Mastodon. And by the way, all of these are their original colors from the show. They all correspond to the same Rangers color that they did in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers show. So the Triceratops looks good, except for one thing. It has 6 legs. And the Mastodon, again, looks good, except for one thing. It has 8 legs. Now, the theory is that these Zords are not based off of dinosaurs, but they are based off of alien creatures that resemble dinosaurs.
Fuck.
Now, I don't think that's the case because, 1, why do they look so similar? And 2, the original ones are based off of dinosaurs.
Right.
As have many Power Ranger Zords been. You know, the Mighty Morphin ones, Dino Thunder, Supercharge, you know, all those.
Right.
Dino Charge, whatever. So, the other theory, which is the one I'm going with because it makes the most sense, is that they did this to make the Zords look more alien. Now, here's my argument with that. They managed to make the T-Rex, the saber-toothed tiger, and the pterodactyl all look alien, but they still resemble their dinosaur that they're supposed to be based off of, if they're based off of dinosaurs.
Right.
So why do the Triceratops and the Mastodon have 6 and 8 legs respectively? Why? What design choice? Who was designing this and was like, you know what? If we add in 2 or 4 more legs on those, that would be good. That would be great.
I don't understand why can't things remain the same? Or close to being the same, but improvements. I don't understand why they gotta effing do this stuff? This drives me nuts.
That's my thing too, right? I mean, they went to the trouble. It's not even trouble, but they kept the same animals, dinosaurs, whatever. Not all of them are dinosaurs, but they kept the same animals, life forms. They kept the same colors. Why change the number of legs? That's so weird.
I don't understand why they effing do this shit.
Like I said, like everything. I haven't seen one bad thing, about this movie, except for this.
Well, except for Rita Repulsa, first of all.
Well, I like the way she looks. I like.
Okay.
I don't think you could get away with her old look. Her old look was ridiculous.
Oh, well.
But that's not her only look in this movie. You're talking about the green one. She has another form, I guess, or something in this movie.
All right.
So, I mean, hell, they're even going to have Goldar in this movie.
Yeah, I know.
So I was excited when I heard that, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm not. I mean, it's only the Zord thing that I'm wondering about. I'm still iffy with the Megazord design in the movie. Yeah.
Like, okay.
Well, we saw what the Morphers look like too, and I actually like the new Morphers. They have a kind of like spiral thing going on. It's kind of cool. But I saw that today, and I was just like, please tell me that this is just for the toy. But then I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. Why would they do that just for the toy? So the Megazord toy, though, not the one they revealed today, but there's another one that's coming out that's like an actual Megazord that combines and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That looks really good. But again, I think the Triceratops and the Mastodon have these multiple legs, which to me is like, what? Like the old Triceratops used to roll. Why can't this one be a tank?
I don't think.
I'd accept that. Okay, tank Triceratops, fine.
Do we know what the budget is for this movie?
I don't know offhand. I'm assuming it's probably pretty big. I mean, it's Power Rangers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's wildly popular.
I mean, I think, I don't know, unless we get a trailer. I mean, we did get a trailer, but I don't know. I think it'll do good.
I think it don't get me wrong. My opinion about the movie hasn't changed.
Right.
I'm just like, what the hell?
Yeah. It's a thing, like, when we see all these trailers, we try to formulate an opinion, and then when stuff comes out, it's like a different story sometimes.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And we're like, oh, that was horrible, or something,
That could happen. You never know.
Now, I saw something today, and not to change the subject, but this is kind of big news. Originally, they said that Jurassic World was going to be a trilogy, and it was going to be Jurassic World 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Now they're saying The next movie's called Jurassic Park 5. And they're making a big 5 logo, like connecting it to the previous things, which it already did. What is that about? I mean, what are they trying? Is Jeff Goldblum in it? I mean, what are they trying to do?
I have a feeling that either him or Sam Neill or both are going to be
probably in it.
I have a funny feeling, even if it's just for like a cameo or something.
Was this like passing the torch or something? Or
I mean, I wouldn't be upset with that. But
here's already passed the torch. I mean, Chris Pratt.
Not officially, not in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Here's my thing, though. I am not somebody who loved Jurassic World. I thought it was okay. I wasn't a big fan of it.
Okay.
I think there are some things in it that were pretty stupid, in my opinion.
Right.
However, I did still like the movie. I thought it was okay. I have a positive opinion of the movie.
Right.
I was going to be perfectly fine if they would have said that's the last one. I would have been like, okay.
Yeah, I knew that wasn't happening because they announced it years ahead of time. Yeah.
Yeah, of course not. As soon as that movie made so much money, I was like, oh, we're going to get at least like 4 more of these. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or 2 more, whatever, make a trilogy. Right. What I think they're doing is they're calling it, or they're connecting it and saying this is Jurassic World 2, Jurassic Park 5, I guess to maybe introduce some of the elements from the Jurassic Park movies into this.
I think ultimately they feel that they changed their mind. Calling it Jurassic World 2 would kind of make it like you're erasing Jurassic Park. So well, if you have Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3, and then you have Jurassic World,
yeah,
you want to just say, look, this is still Jurassic Park.
Well, you know, in my
name, I
agree. I agree with what you're saying. In my opinion, I think the reason they're doing it has to do with the fact that they're not going to be in a Jurassic World theme park
right
in the next one. So calling it Jurassic World wouldn't make much, or Jurassic World 2 wouldn't make much sense. I think you're right, because if they're calling it Jurassic Park 5, which it's not confirmed yet, but if they are, then it's what you said. It's so that people know that it's linked to Jurassic Park and Jurassic World and stuff like that.
And I envision them having a cliffhanger where it leads into the 6th one, which would probably be the last one. But, of course, they'll never make anything the last one. So
right. So, you know, I don't really know what they're doing with Jurassic World 2 / Jurassic Park 5. I know that they're filming soon. But as far as a plot, I can only guess it has to do something with, what's his name, the doctor getting off of the island with the embryos. And
listen, Sam Neill, Laura Dern, you know, Jeff Goldblum. That would be awesome.
You know what I wouldn't mind. I mean, I know people don't like this character in general, but I think it would be okay. I wouldn't mind if the kid from the 3rd one, they had maybe an adult version of him show up. You have a different actor play him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe he's against it because of what happened to him in Jurassic Park 3.
Right.
Or maybe you have Jeff Goldblum's daughter from The Lost World. You know, you have a different actress play her, and she comes back and says, listen, this is a bad idea. I know, I was there.
Right.
In San Francisco, when the T-Rex escaped, you can't control these animals. They're not meant to be controlled. They're not even meant to be alive now. So, you know.
Right.
Something like that. But I think they're going to stick with Chris Pratt and the other woman that was.
Yeah, Chris Pratt's signed for 3, so this will be the second one he does.
Yeah.
And it's funny though. He joked around in his old TV show that Steven Spielberg was calling him for Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
And that came out to be true. That was pretty funny. All right, so that's the news. Dr. Doom, Power Rangers, Jurassic Park 5, and we'll probably do another cast if we have information. Take care. Bye for now.